So what? No one ever told you that money had rules too? Well, you better believe it. Just like everything else in life, money has certain rules that you need to follow and you need to abide by if you want money to come into your life and, more importantly, stay in your life. This is going to be a really important video, so give me your undivided attention for at least a couple of minutes because you don't want to miss a second of this. What's rule number 1? Money likes people with money. Now you're going to say, Ahmed, what do you mean money likes people with money? So what are you trying to tell me? If I don't have money, I would never have money? Or it's only if I have a lot of money that I can make money? No, that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say to you is that money likes to be around people with money. So you ever heard that saying, show me your friends, I'll tell you who you are? That is absolutely a fact. If you hang out with successful people, people who know how to make money and all they talk about is inspirational things and successful things, guess what's going to happen? You are going to become like one of them. Now, on the other hand, if you hang out with losers all the time, what do you think is going to happen to you? You're going to be a loser as well. So when I say money likes people with money, it means that money gathers around those types of people. If you always gather around successful people, business-minded people, people who are very positive in all ways in life, you are going to eventually become like one of them. So who you choose to be around and who you associate with has a lot to do with your success and your financial future as well. So you got to pay really, really close attention to who you keep around you, who you network with, and who you choose to have in your life as friends and co-workers and business associates. You need to be really, really mindful of who you keep around you at all times, especially people who you spend a lot of time with. It's really important. So please don't forget it. Choose your crowd wisely, and that would have a lot of effect on your life. What's point number 2? Money likes to be greedy when others are fearful. I learned this one from the highly respected Warren Buffett, and I keep it to the back of my mind at all times. You see, the truth is, a lot of people got wealthy during times of crises. These are when people really make the big money. Times like the dot-com bubble back in the 2000s, the great financial crisis in 2008, the coronavirus pandemic just a couple of years ago. These are when people were made extremely wealthy. Everyone was panic selling. Everyone was, oh my God, the sky is falling down. They were selling their stocks. They were selling their real estate. They were selling all their valuables, art collections. Everything was being sold at a discount. And what did the smart people do? This is when they pounced and they said, hey, this is our opportunity. Let's take it. And this is when they made most of their money. Do you know how many millionaires and billionaires were created just during the pandemic alone, all over the world? It is amazing. So when others are being fearful and when it's a sky falling down type of scenario and the world is in crisis mode, this is when money likes to be deployed, and this is when most millionaires and most billionaires are made. Money likes to be greedy when others are fearful. Please remember this. Super important. What's point number 3? Money never likes to be bored. Let's look at it from an analogy of a guy and a girl going on a date. If a guy goes out with a girl or a girl goes out with a guy and the guy just keeps boring the girl, what is the girl going to do? She's going to leave. The same thing happens with money. If you have money and you just keep it sitting in a boring old checking account all the time and doing nothing for you, what's going to happen with that money eventually? It's either going to stay there and do nothing, or it's going to eventually have to go out and pay someone for something, and it's going to leave you. Money likes to keep working and it likes to keep producing stuff. So if you are not making good use of your money and you're not doing things to produce more money with it, eventually your money is going to leave you and go, and it's going to be attracted to someone who knows what to do with it and how to put it to better use. What I'm trying to say basically is that you always have to make sure that your money is moving and it's constantly making more money for you and it's making things exciting in your life. Don't just keep it sitting there doing nothing, because eventually what's going to happen? It's going to leave at some point in time. Point number 4, money never likes to be criticized. If you criticize money or you hate on money, money is never going to come at your doorsteps. And now you're going to say, Ahmed, what the hell do you mean by criticize money? Who on earth will ever criticize money? Trust me, a lot of people criticize money unconsciously and they don't even know it. Money is attracted to people who know how to reciprocate with it. It doesn't like to be around negative people who's always criticizing it and saying, oh, it's so hard to make money. and the market is down and I think everything's gonna tank and the economy doesn't look good right now, you can find a million excuses to be negative. And that's the kind of people that money stays away from. You know what happens? If you're the type of person who's always negative and you keep saying, I don't have any money doesn't come to me like it does to other people, it's always so hard for me to make money, you know what's gonna happen? Money's gonna say, you know what, my friend? You're right. I don't want to be with you. You're too damn negative. I'll go by somebody else who knows how to treat me better. So you need to learn how to reciprocate with money and create that environment that the money is attracted to you. You don't be attracted to the money. Let the money be attracted to you and let the money want to come by you because you're so positive and energetic that it say, hey, I like this guy. I want to go by this guy. He knows what he's doing and he knows what he's about. That's the kind of people that money goes to. Let's imagine it this way. You're a guy, you go out with a girl, or you're a girl, you go out with a guy, and all you do all night long on the date is you tell the girl, hey, well, I like girls who are religious and I like girls who are family oriented. I don't like girls who work out all the time and put on too much makeup and all they do is spend time in the salon doing it. And that girl is sitting there watching like, hey man, I just went to the salon for this date. I spent 2 hours and I spent an hour doing makeup for you. And you know what? I can find someone who appreciates me more. You know what that girl's gonna do? She's gonna get up and leave. Oh, that's gonna be your last date with her, my friend. She's going to find someone who would sit her down, take her out to dinner and say, oh my God, you look so beautiful. I love the way you did your hair. I appreciate everything that you did. And she's going to be attracted to you. The same rules applies to money. Money is attracted to people who knows and how to reciprocate with it and how to appreciate it. So stop being so negative all the time. When you get up in the morning, the first thing you need to do is say, hey, this is going to be a great day. I'm going to have gains today. I'm going to make some leaps forward. Be positive and you would see how automatically money is going to start coming into your life from various avenues that you never even imagined. This is so true. I want you to try it and I want you to tell me what effect it had in your life after you implement this. 5. Money never likes to be compared to someone else. What do I mean by this? Your situation is going to be different from your friend's situation or your brother's or sister's situation or your cousin's situation or your neighbor's situation. Your situation is unique to your life. Now, when you start comparing yourself to others and say, oh my God, all I have is 30,000 in my bank account, but I know my neighbor said he had about 4 million. His life is different. Your life is different. You got to stick within your realm and concentrate on what's going on in your circle and in your life. Money does not like to be compared to other persons. Your situation with your money and your financial status is your own. That's your own bubble and your own world. It's fine to go and look at other people and say, hey, I want to reach to that point, or that's my goal, or that's my mentor and I want to be like him or her. That is totally fine. But what you're not supposed to be doing and what you shouldn't do is compare yourself to others and keep saying that no matter how hard I try, I can never reach to his level because everything is so easy for him. That is totally the wrong way to go about things in your life. Stop comparing yourself to others. Focus on yourself, focus on your life, and build yourself from the ground up in your atmosphere, in your little bubble. And you would see how much progress you're going to make. No comparisons. Stick to your life, concentrate on yourself, forget the noise from the outside world, and you're going to rise, my friend. 6. Money never likes to be wasted. You got to stick within your means and stop trying to show off more than you can actually afford or more than what you're actually worth. If you go about wasting money or spending more money than you have or more money than you can afford to spend, you know what money's going to say? Money's going to say, I don't want to stay with this person. You know why? He doesn't know how to utilize me in the right way. He doesn't know how to invest me. He doesn't know how to make me grow. I don't enjoy being around this person or being in this person's possession. I'd rather go with someone who knows how to put me to more constructive use. Always try to live below your means. If you can afford a Rolls Royce, buy a Mercedes. If you can afford a GMC Denali, buy a smaller Toyota Tacoma or something like that. Always go one step below what you can actually afford. Don't try to go 5 steps above what you can afford. So many people take out loans and mortgages for homes and stuff. They can afford a $400,000 home, but they stretch themselves and buy a $700,000 home, and it just keeps them down in their life. They cannot progress. Always try to live below your means. I mean, if you have all the money in the world, by all means, go right ahead and splurge all you want. But if you don't, you need to know how to budget and stay within your means so that you can grow eventually. You ever wondered why most of these people who won the lottery and won some big cash reward all of a sudden, you ever wonder why 99% of them end up losing it all so quickly? It's because they don't know how to utilize the money. They just simply waste it. And money doesn't like to be wasted. So you got to learn to manage your finances properly. I'm not saying don't splurge once in a while and don't live a good, comfortable life, of course, but always do it within your means. If you can afford to live here, and everything's going to be just fine. Number 7, money likes to be seduced. Now you're going to say, what on earth are you talking about money likes to be seduced, Amit? Please explain this thing to me. Well, let's go back to one of the analogies we were giving earlier. The same thing. You go on a date and you make this person feel so wanted and so welcome that that person is automatically going to be so attracted to you. It's like, oh, this person appreciates me and this person knows what he wants or she wants. And that person is going to be reciprocal with you. She or he is going to be attracted to you as well. The same rule applies to money. If you make money feel attracted to you without any efforts, money is going to start coming into your life from places that you could have never even imagined. So you got to learn to seduce money. Rule number 8, and I was not kidding when I told you that this is going to be the most important point. I need you to put this in the back of your mind and keep it there at all times. Money is a doubles game. And what do I mean by that? Let's look at it this way. You have $1,000 in your bank account. If you double that money in 6 months, you have $2,000. In the next 6 months again, if you double it, you have $4,000. From $1,000, do you know how many times you just need to double that money in order to be a millionaire? You just need to double that money 10 times and you got $1 million. From $1,000 to $1 million in just 10 doubles. Now, some of you are going to say, do you know how hard it is to double your money? Actually, no, it's not that hard. It's like a game. You need to consider it a game. And just like any other game in this world, the more you practice the game, the better you're going to get at it. Let's say you like to play basketball and you go down to the basketball court and you throw some hoops every single day of your life. And on the other hand, I go down to the basketball court and play basketball once every 6 months. Who do you think is going to be better at playing basketball, you or me? Obviously you, because you are practicing every day. The same rule applies to money. If you're practicing trying to double your money every single day of your life, eventually you're going to get so good at it that it's going to be a breeze for you. I mean, seriously, think about it. You just need to double your $1,000 10 times and you have $1 million. Did you ever even think about that? Now, if you have more than $1,000 and you're already at $50,000 or $100,000, well, it's so much easier for you. There are a lot of times they say the first $100,000 is the hardest to make. And after that, it's a breeze. And that is so true. Because money makes money at the end of the day. The more money you have, the easier it gets for you to keep doubling your money. So all you need to do is make a time horizon for yourself and say, hey, I'm setting this goal for myself. In 10 years, I'm going to have $1 million sitting in my bank account. And this is the plan and this is the route I'm going to take to accomplish that. And you know what? There's never been a single time in history that has been easier to make money than it is today. There are so many ways for people to sit at home and make money today. So many retail investors sit at their home and they invest in their stocks and their crypto, whatever choice of investment they make, and they make money from home. So many people are becoming influencers on TikTok. People are starting YouTube channels. You can even learn a skill, become a graphic artist. There are free courses online that you can become a graphic artist online and put your skills up on Fiverr. You can start an Amazon store. There are so many opportunities. So if you are not making money in this day and age, my friend, there's no one to blame but yourself. So just remember this, money is a doubles game. Keep trying to double your money and eventually you're going to reach the heights that you never thought was possible. Now I want you to do me a favor and do yourself a favor. go back and watch this video again and write down these 8 points that I've just told you, because they are super, super important. Please go back and watch the video again. You know I'm big on saving money, but one thing does not cost a penny is hitting that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you a penny. So please go right ahead, hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you in the next video because we got a lot more to talk about.